but you never know. But yeah, okay, I am correct. It is going to be Darkrai versus Machamp. So getting into this match here. Oh, nice. We got Think with UN. It's a nice little stage. Colorful. So we see PaperSak picking her Darkrai standard support, which is Quagsire. So Quagsire actually allows Darkrai to get a lot of like traps because one, they have the air trap, like the one that puts right above their head. So if you can get the air trap and Quagsire up, your opponent pretty much has to take that chip or commit to a counter, which can be a very good situation for Darkrai. But getting to this match itself, SkyRasen is in a pretty huge lead right now with 2 solid hits, the submission and the zigzags, leading to some nice damage on paper. But now that Dark Pulse is gonna put things into a big state, and PaperSak going into Nightmare mode here. A very scary mode, especially for a character like Machamp. See, with that air trap there, Machamp cannot jump away from those projectiles. Similar thing they can do with Quagsire. It looks like PaperSak might be going for that setup right now. Ooh, SkyRasen able to get in. See how Paper deals with it though. Uses the Dark Pulse, create some pressure. Oh, this could be it. Not quite. SkyRasen in a good position. You can see it Eevee, even though he doesn't quite need it right now. Ooh, nice nasty plot. Get some damage with that Dark Void. Oh, Grab gonna get punished out of with that 2Y. But PaperSak losing the first round. However, she did put up a very good fight and being close to that first as well. Alright, so SkyRasen trying to go through his own projectiles, beating some of Darkrai's in priority, which is always very useful to beat out those projectiles if you can. Here comes Quagsire, actually going in and getting some chip, getting PaperSak out of that sticky situation. Oh, he's gonna roll right back into Quagsire. Very weird situation right there, but PaperSak defending against it with her shield. Oh, very nice set there by Paper, covering so many options. SkyRasen just being forced out. First is sadly getting wasted away, not able to get much off of it. PaperSak just whittling away his health, keeping her distance. Building up that dark pulse, getting it ready to go in a sticky situation such as that, and leading straight into the Dark Void, going to Nightmare mode. Oh, SkyRasen for the tech throw. It's actually very good because using the throw, getting the Darkrai out of the phase, getting out of Nightmare mode, it's very important because now that big factor is gone. Also, an important note is that any command throw, even if it does not cause a phase shift, will actually get Darkrai out of Nightmare mode. So things like Sand Tomb and Submission, Seismic Toss, things like that will actually all deactivate Nightmare mode. Oh, that risky Dark Void trying to get him out, but not quite happening. Ooh, does not go for the confirm combo. Dark Pulse coming through and into Dark Void, going into Nightmare mode, but it's only a few seconds left. Ooh, that charge attack there though, being SkyRasen's jump attempt, might have been going for a very risky air grab attempt, but did not work out, and that PaperSak is in a pretty big lead right now. As you can see, that PaperSak seems to be running support focused cheer. She really wants to make good use of that Quagsire, which can be pretty good against a character with such a low mobility such as Machamp. Here comes the Quagsire setup right now. Oh, SkyRasen in a very dangerous situation. Look at all that chip that was done right there. He couldn't get much to get out of that. PaperSak putting on some really good pressure. Oh, able to go through the pool of hands there. Risking his burst already. And PaperSak now, not to fear about that. Nice crit Dark Pulse into Dark Void. Oh, SkyRasen not going for the true confirms. And it's comboed for it. Nice damage there by Paper. Not get the air trap follow up. I know that is a thing that can happen. It's really cool when it does. Oh, goes for Scary. Does not get punished though. Oh, dropkick gets beat out. Now PaperSak going into her own burst mode. The other thing about burst mode is that it becomes very easy for Darkrai to go into Nightmare mode, and that is going to connect. PaperSak taking the first game over SkyRasen with a nice burst. I will have to say, I think Darkrai's burst attack animation is like my favorite in the game. It just looks so nice. It's like a really got a cool and unique look to it. Really, really, really cool what they did with that. In general, I really like what they did with Darkrai in this game. I think it's a very, very fitting aesthetic and look to him. I think it really fits him. But now going into game 2, PaperSak in favor. SkyRasen really needs to up his game here. Really having a hard time dealing with that projectile usage by PaperSak. Part of me wonders if there are any Magneton combos that Darkrai has. It'd be really, really interesting to know. Ooh, okay, so... Oh, actually, SkyRasen able to get through that trap right there. Oh, doesn't get punished by the 2x, even though PaperSak could have grabbed it. Oh, goes for the Rockles combat right there. It gets punished with the Dark Void going into Nightmare mode. Oh, goes for the air grab! And see, that's actually what I'm talking about right there, is you notice PaperSak's actually outside of Nightmare mode right now. That command grab actually, I think it's any grab beats out Nightmare mode, even if it does not cause a phase change. Alright, so now PaperSak back in field, putting up some traps, getting some stuff set up right now. Those cracks in, making it hard for SkyRasen to get through. Oh, just barely missing out on that counter attack. Oh, but Machamp will seal the deal right there. SkyRasen up ahead in the first round. Now PaperSak going in as the Quags are at the ready. She's gonna have that trap and that chip set up ready to go when she needs it. Getting the hands set up. Oh, the trap landing, but does not combo off of it. I don't think you can necessarily without the air trap. Oh, so many things. SkyRasen just cannot find a way to get in right now. He's having to sit in that shield. Very scary situation, especially for a character like Machamp. Ooh, Dark Pulse actually beating out the projectiles. Not able to combo into Dark Void though. Oh, SkyRasen is having a hard time getting out of his field phase. PaperSak is using it very, very well. Has to use his burst. Oh, actually gets beat out right there. Oh, so PaperSak is still looking at a perfect. She's sitting very comfortably right now. Here comes a burst from SkyRasen. Oh, nice of her invincibility for there. Oh, there's the command grab. I don't think PaperSak was in Nightmare mode, so it's not going to get too much off of it, but damage is damage nonetheless. Oh, SkyRasen getting beat out. His roll attempt not working out. Dark Pulse coming out into a Dark Void. Going into Nightmare mode just like that. Oh, crits his submission there. SkyRasen not knowing the distance. She has Quag at the rate, gonna get that chip set up and going. Doesn't matter too much since he's only at 1 HP, but now PaperSak can get all of her traps set up and ready to go. SkyRasen only has 1 HP. He has so much to work through right now. But with Machamp, just one conversion. Ooh, PaperSak staying low, going underneath that counter. PaperSak, she's doing so well against SkyRasen and Machamp. Imagine this is very hard for SkyRasen. Machamp just having such a hard time against characters such as Darkrai. And also some matchup experience as well. I don't think these two have played too much as of DX. Ooh, actually using Quag to get out of that situation. The forward Y missing out right there. Here comes Eevee. So now when SkyRasen gets in, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. But as we saw last round, getting in is a very, very difficult part for this for Machamp. PaperSak does have a full charge Dark Pulse at the ready for whenever he does get close. That's such a good get off me move. And very easy to charge up against characters such as Machamp. All it requires to charge at least in dual phase. I believe it's just shooting that small little Dark Pulse right there. That gets charged up by 1 each time. And SkyRasen at 17 health already. PaperSak looking at a perfect right now. SkyRasen just cannot get in. Definitely pretty scared of those cracks right there. And the Dark Pulse counter piercing right there. SkyRasen losing 2-0. Ending with a perfect by PaperSak right then and there. Good stuff by both players.